Hello, YouTube fans, friends, new recruits, and veterans to the channel, and welcome into Alternate History Gaming, where we'd try to recreate history, but we can't, so it's alternate. I am your humble and gracious player host, Bank60s. Humble and gracious as always. Thank you so much for being here with me. We're in Scourge of War Gettysburg once more, a favorite of mine here on the channel, and there are a couple of things to note before we get started with tonight's stream. Number one, I'm starting it a night later than I intended to. Something came up. I had a chance to dog sit for a family friend, and it is a massive dog who I was not comfortable being around during the stream yet because I didn't know about the dog's habits and whether or not he would need all my attention. Turns out he's a pretty calm pooch, and I think we'll be able to do this thing here. Him and Hazel might end up wrestling in the background, and I might have to go deal with it. But I think we'll be able to get a scenario in here tonight, and that is where we will begin. First of all, those who are fans of the channel and fans of the stream would ask you first, go ahead, click that thumbs up button for me. Appreciate it. And if you are new, perhaps watching this in its published version, subscribe to my channel. I want to grow the community so that we can continue playing this and other great games here on YouTube and elsewhere. Oh, there he is. Cobalt is his name. He's excellent. First and foremost, I wanted to just mention the changes that I've made so that we can play this scenario. You can't play with the Grog toolbar if you are trying to do any of the base game scenarios. You have to play with the base game toolbar, which is fine. I prefer to play with the Grog toolbar overall. I've been playing a lot with the base game toolbar because I respect the people who make the game. And I will go without it on this one because in order to play the scenario, that's what you have to do. So we'll go with that. And it's the same way with all of the other mods attached to the game. And here you go. They're already going right here. And now, because they're in such a state, I will probably try to calm my delivery a bit as we get into the actual gameplay. And I may not go through quite as many tips and tricks as I'd like otherwise. So you'll have to bear with me on that. Might just be kind of a straight playthrough and just keep it chill so that the dogs stay chill. I hope you're okay with a thing like that. In all other respects, we will continue. Gettysburg battles. This is a big what if. I'm excited about this. Cobalt, don't you worry, buddy. Everything's fine. Like to play 1 hour. We're going to be Sedgwick 6th Corps. 6 a.m. July 3rd. Longstreet gets his wish. During the night of the 2nd, Lee rushed forward Pickett's fresh division, combined it with elements of 2 of the rested divisions under Ewell, and allowed Longstreet to deploy it on the right of the rebel lines. This what-if places you in John Sedgwick's position with the newly arrived 6th Corps to stem the tide. 6th Corps getting there late July 2nd, early July 3rd. Find and stop the expected rebel attack. You can see what we need for victory. 7,000 for a major victory. Okay. 6,000 for a minor victory and 5,000 for a draw. We're going to be going against some good Confederate troops here. Here's our command. 3 divisions. Yep, and artillery. Before we jump in, real quick, I do need to go and show you what I've done here. In the options, I have changed the AI aggressiveness to 2. I think we'll stick with that. And then I'm going to go AI morale level 0 because I believe that I think we're going to go with AI level 1, AI morale level 1. I just feel better doing that. I really do. I can't lie. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Let's jump back into it. Number 20. And we've got 3 divisions, as we mentioned. 1st Division under Horatio Wright. 2nd Division under General Albion Howe. 3rd Division under Frank Wheaton. Looks like just about all of them have 3 brigades. No, okay, the 2nd has 2 big brigades. Okay. Looks like quite a few batteries of artillery here. All right, all right, all right. Want to learn a little bit about Major General John Sedgwick, Commander of 6th Corps Army of the Potomac. Sedgwick was born in the Litchfield Hills town of Cornwall, Connecticut. He was named for his grandfather, John Sedgwick, brother of Theodore Sedgwick, an American Revolutionary War general who served with George Washington. After teaching for 2 years, he attended the United States Military Academy, graduated in 1837, ranked 24th of 50, right in the middle, and was commissioned a lieutenant in the U.S. Army's artillery branch. He fought in the Seminole Wars and received 2 brevet promotions in the Mexican War, to captain for Contreras and Churubusco, and to major for Chapultepec. After returning from Mexico, he transferred to the cavalry and served in Kansas in the Mormon War and in the Indian Wars. At the Battle of Gettysburg, his corps arrived late July 2nd, and as a result, only a few units were able to take part in the final Union counterattacks in the wheat field. So, there you have our commander. Let's get into it. More of the key bindings. Push pause right here if you want to learn more about that. Where is the command map? Ah, poop. Didn't see it. Oh well. Quite all right. General Sedgwick, our cavalry is reporting heavy activity on the southern flank of the rebel position. They're unable to determine if there is any force in that area. It could be a continuation of the attacks of yesterday or a ruse to draw attention from the center. Either way, be watchful to the south. If you see an attack forming, strike hard. Do not let them gain our rear. Major General George G. Meade, General in Command, Army of the Potomac. Okay. Let's take a look at what our objectives are going to be. We want to defend here. All hold objective with 300 men within 100 yards. We'll get 25 points a minute if we hold it. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to assign a battery. We'll go boop. Right there. And you can take the road, that's fine. Ooh, I've gone without the grog, or I've been going with the grog toolbar for quite some time now. I see a bunch of rebel cannon out here, question mark? Yep. Okay. Probably want to lay these guys down. The 61st Pennsylvania, lay down for now. Everybody lay it down. This division, chill, lay down. Here's Big Round Top. These are all AI troops here. Pretty sure. And we're kind of way down on the south side of the battlefield here. Facing south. Let's go ahead and lay these guys down. These fellas, let's actually form them up into skirmish formation. Let's jump out here. Double time. These guys, same thing. Skirmish. And then let's get them out on this brick wall, or stone wall. Okay, then I do want to make sure we have one regiment of close to 300 men. This one will do. Ah, but they're regulars. Let's go. Militia troops is good. And we'll bring them here in column. Take command of them and we will detach them. Okay? And they will basically just serve as the troops that are holding the objective along with our corps commander. Let's go to me. Right here. So I see 1, 2 divisions. I've got the 3rd with, I think, 1 brigade here. Oh, looky here. Okay, he's working on his own. Okay, let's take command of this brigade. Let's take command of this commander. That way they don't get a little, you know, they don't get too out in the middle of nowhere, so to speak. Okay, here is our other brigade that's going to be fighting right off the rip. So let's hope they don't distract us too much. Who's this? Oh, wow, Thomas? Is this 3rd Corps troops? Oh, that's crazy if it's true. All right, I'd say we just go ahead and... So I make this point plenty of the time and I just, in a recent video, I wanted to maybe adjust the way that I offer a generic tip about how to control this game. And that is, you want to try really and micro your generals as much or more than you micro your units. Really more. You're really, in Scourge of War, you're micromanaging your generals more than anything else, really. You gotta, the mindset where you are microing every single unit, you can do that, and it's really better to do that in PvP in Scourge of War, but you got the dogs barking at the wind. Come here, Cobalt. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. But in Scourge of War, the units take care of themselves. The AI is pretty damn good, especially when you're playing against the AI. And even in most PvP matches, shit, people playing this game, they're still learning. It's a steep learning curve. It's a tough game to learn. So, he's in hold to the last. I'm going to go ahead and put him in a hold. Okay? That way, we can maybe get this regiment in on the action a little bit. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. See how they're going to go over here. So we'll let them keep going, but we'll form them in column as they go. I think we're doing pretty good over here. We could probably let that go. We'll go back to our map. Now we're getting the points. Good. Oh boy, okay, we got a big attack over here. So we definitely need to shake some troops out. Here we go. Take command. Right? We're going to take command of the brigade. We're going to make sure all of the subordinate regiments are off of take command. We are going to right-click a position. Say here. And we're going to shake them out into a line. This brigade, I am just going to have it shake out into a line right where it is. And they'll basically just be right behind these fellas. And you can see here we'll be opening up from a little high spot near the creek. Hey, hey, Cobalt, don't you worry, buddy. Hazel, come on, honey. Yeah, got these dogs. Gotta take care of them. Let's see if we can get in the chat. Maybe there's some folks who are already tuned in, chit-chatting. This does not need to be here. And this division commander, Wheaton, you could probably take command to him. I like him being on hold to the last. That's fine. But I do want to grab his supply wagon and bring it back. Let's take command of the supply wagon. And let's just bring it here and then double time. Alright. And then we're going to want this brigade here. I think we're going to try to take this stone wall. Okay, and then we're going to go double line with them. Right. And then these fellas, this division back here. This looks like a good spot for kind of a final stand, right? So let's just go ahead and form them in line. We'll wheel like that. This brigade. Let's go ahead and sneak them here. Let's see what we can get. If we just put them here and then run them down onto this wall here, maybe that'll do a little shock and awe, a little surprise. Okay, these boys now, they form back into line. They're on the wall. We're going to hold up the enemy troops, it looks like. Let's get those guys 3 key onto cover, run. Let's get them on the wall. Okay, who do we got down here? Kemper, that's Pickett. Okay. James K. Marshall, that's Pettigrew's brigade. So we've got 3rd Corps troops, so this isn't Ewell's troops. Cobalt, what are you getting all whiny about, buddy? All right, now this brigade, I think I'm going to want to go ahead and take off of take charge, and then we're going to put him into an attack. It's obvious they're going to try and flank this forward position, right? We need to take command of these guys and make sure they get all the way up to the wall. Right here. Booyah. All right, we'll begin falling back here. That's good. Now they'll retreat. That's fine. These guys will take them off of take charge, and hopefully they'll stand a little while. These boys, take charge of them, get them up on the wall. Let's do take charge of these guys, get them up on that wall. We'll take charge of them because we don't want them to stop, remember? So we'll keep take charge on for Torbit here for now. Okay, then this brigade, I'm going to push them here. We're going to go assault columns. Okay, very good, very good. Let's see if the Rebs can flank. I have my doubts. Good dogs. Still on the wall up here. Morale is good. With the 15th New Jersey ducking and diving behind the wall, trying to kill them Rebs out in the open, they would be well served by just advancing straight up to the other side of the road. All right, 61st Pennsylvania, you're not done yet. Let's go ahead and get them back out into skirmish. Okay, starting to fall back here. Obviously, they're aware of their predicament. Okay, seasoned troops here. Let's get up on the fence. Let's oblique. Oblique. I'm gonna try to get as many of these rifles firing here as possible. We're opening up with the battery that's here at the victory location. Good. This general, hold to the last. Yep. All right, 15th New Jersey, pulling back. Let's see. Position looks pretty good, except with the 2nd Vermont. And then over here, These guys may be in rough shape. Tell you what we need to do. We're going to take these Zouaves. We're going to detach them, take command. We're going to run them to right here. We're going to go into column and take the road. We're going to have to remember them. Okay. More back here. More in here. Enemy troops, that is. Let's go ahead and let's get these guys here, the 15th. They'll get a break. Got some wheat to hide in here with the 61st. Let's drop our take charge on them. Let them do what they think they need to do. These fellas can move up just a tad. And we're going to have Grant's brigade under some pressure here. Let's throw the 49th New York into the fray right here. Let's take command of it. Let's take the division commander. Hold to the last is good, but let's bring him back here like that. Let's reform this brigade in line a little further left. Okay, 6th Vermont over here. Got those guys falling back. Good. Now, we're going to take command. While they're falling back, we're going to go ahead and jump on this fence. Go, go, go. Good. All right, then we'll give command back. Excellent. Okay, these Vermonters here, the 2nd, they should fall back. The 3rd is retreating to the fence line. Fine. How are we looking? Wow, what an attack on the flank over here by the Rebs. This is it. This is the one. How many points we got? 282. That's not going to cut it. Oh, by the way, are there any other objectives anywhere? Oh, you can see here a little bit of a, looks like maybe a bit of a rebel breakthrough on this side. Take command off of those guys. These guys, the 82nd Pennsylvania, let's bring them back here. All right, we're back with the 23rd. They were panicked. Let's bring them to there. Okay, Russell's brigade, minus some troops. We've got regulars, seasoned troops. And we'll go ahead and put him on a probe order. Excellent. Ran off the flanking troops. Good. I think we need to move up. We'll have him now on a defend. That is General Grant. His brigade's been torn up a little bit. Fifth Vermont. The Vermonters under Grant. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we got here? There's Kemper. That's Pickett. Garnett and Kemper here. Pushing this center area. Think we need to bring this regiment. Take command of the 3rd New Jersey here. Double quick in assault column for now. See if we can hold them. And then I'd say, let's take these guns right here. Let's bring them closer. Go. And go ahead, take the road. Boom. Okay. And now I want you guys all to double quick. I think you've got to click it on each separate one in order to get the double quick for each of them. And I think you've got to re-click the road for each of them too, which is a little bit annoying. Critics of the controls aren't all wrong. There's a lot you got to redo in some moments with this base game toolbar. These guys can form back in the line. We're on the fence there, good. Okay, we're pretty good on the flank here, it looks like. The Vermonters are still hanging tough. These guys are falling back now, though. Okay, we got our Zouaves out here. Let's get them right there. In line, please. Thank you. Now, we need to go back here. Real bloody area. Real bloody area over here. Holy cow. They got 3 regiments left. Pushing up the ridge. We need to fall back with these fellas. These guys are wavering now. Falling back. Got some retreating troops here. It's not great. Alright, let's take command of these fellas. And let's come out here in assault column. Double time it. Okay, we're gonna charge this unit out with the 82nd Pennsylvania. Oh my word, look at all these troops. Oh, okay. Ran headlong into some enemies here. With the mainlanders, the main troops, the main men, off they go. Good. Okay, that works. They have got a lot of troops in here. Holy smokes. Let's go ahead, go 3 there. Double time up there. Okay, then back over to our... so much for the charge. Uneasy. We're going to have to come up against the edge of the woods and hold this line of woods. This is not a sustainable breakthrough. Okay, the rest of this brigade needs to go ahead and move forward. Okay, this division commander. Let's go ahead and get you over here. Got our guns up closer, good. Holding on this stone wall and on this fence. Got them all bunched up in here. Tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to take command of 3 guns. All right. And then we're going to grab the commander of the rest. We're going to take half this battery and move it over here. Okay, we're starting to fall back and break a little bit here. Let's go ahead. Fall back. Yeah, we can shoot at them from here. Good. We need these fellas to just be standing by for now. Hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. All right, the 3 that are on the move, we're going to double time. Boom, boom. Boom, please. Commander, you can double time too. That's just fine. And then I would say these guns, I want them to shoot at that guy. Shoot at that guy. I didn't quite do that right. Yeah, no, let's shoot there. All of you shoot him. Oh, we got more troops trying Little Round Top right there. Oh, got a volley out. Okay, they're going to retreat. Got to retreat there. Got to retreat there. Good, good, good. That was a bit of a diversionary attack by them, I think. Let's go ahead and move forward again. All right, now we're going to, with this guy, we're going to go hold to the last. Let's go to me again. We're at 272 points. Not sure how I'm supposed to get 7,000 in an hour. Not sure. I'd rather be on the wall, thank you very much. Officially, okay, stop. Boom, okay. Take off. Take charge. Get on the fence, please. These boys jump on this fence. Go ahead, double time. Yep, okay. You want to take charge. See, they stopped because they weren't under take charge. They were not micromanaged enough. Ooh, we got a real cluster in there. Let's go ahead and have these guys take command, take charge, take charge. I got to try to say that right. All right, we're going to have these guys shoot here. We're going to have these guys shoot here and here. And then I want them to use their shrapnel rounds. We can use canister with these fellas and these fellas. Okay. All right, now these guys I want using shrapnel. Or rather, shell. These guys are already using shrapnel. That's fine. Let's use shell. Good. 3rd Vermont. Taking a lot of casualties. Let's retreat. And we're going to retreat with more of Grant's brigade. And retreat. That's fine. How are we looking overall? Not too shabby. Looks like some of our AI buddies are trying to move to counter a little bit. Big old cluster down here. Let's get these guys up. Let's get these guys closer. And move these guys and their brigade commander as well. Right there. All right. We're going to keep command of them. We're going to keep command of these guys, march them back across the run. We're going to let this new brigade do some more fighting. The 3rd Vermont. Actually, no, just retreat. See, what I like of the Grog toolbar, too, is that they've got that retreat move where you can just run straight back. It's like you're moving, but okay, the 2nd Vermont here are going to be heroes. All right, let's get Neal's brigade on an attack. And let's get them focused kind of over this way. Yeah, right there. Right there. Looking pretty good here. We're going to get right up against that fence there. Really start waylaying those Rebs. 382 points now. Good. Now, I'm going to give command back. Take charge off. Take charge off of these guns here. Let them choose their own target. Got some routed troops. Shoot, that's the 2nd Vermont. Okay. Trying to be heroes. All right, 3rd Vermont. We need to reform this brigade. Let's take command of him. Mr. Grant. Except for that regiment. The rest I want to form assault columns back here. Boop. Let's go ahead and we'll double quick these boys. Ooh, yeah, okay. So, in order to do this, we got to go boom, assault column. And then we got to go back to take charge to make sure that these guys don't stop. See, they stopped again? All right. That is a little bit annoying and clunky. I'll hand it to you for that. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure they don't stop. Let's double time with them. Jump up on that fence, boys. Hanging tough on this wall here. Lay down. Lay down. Get on the fence. 3 key. 3 key. Doing pretty good there. Take them off, take command. Let these guys finish their assignment. You guys double quick too. We'll put those Vermonters back on the flank in hopes they can hold. And looks like we're doing better here. Yep, very well. Cedric's Corps. Doing all right. Maybe this is a bit of a busted scenario. I don't know. I've only got 520 victory points. We're a half hour into this thing. I'm not sure how on earth it is you're expected to get 7,000 victory points here. When you're only getting... Am I missing the... Is there another victory location that I'm missing? I don't think so. Now it's 100 points a minute. Okay. That explains it. All right, we can stop double quicking. You guys too. The 6th Vermont, get on up here. We're going to have Grant's brigade over here as kind of a last reserve with the guns in hopes that we can fend off a flank move. Okay, this regiment. This regiment. Let's go ahead and bring them here. In column, don't stop. March that way. Oh, it's a real cluster here. I'll tell you what. We need these guns to shift. You here, double time, please. You here, double time, and you. same. Okay, and then we're gonna... I want to make sure we're targeting troops in here, right? Let's take command of these guys again. Okay, let's target like there. Right in the middle of them. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get our shell going. I don't know if shell is more or less effective. I kind of want to test that. I'll let them keep doing shrapnel. And then let's get this ordnance wagon right up here. Snug, tight. This battery, let's take command of them, and let's have them start hurling rounds into the middle of this mess. Like this, sir. Thank you. And you may have another. Take your shots, boys. Take your shots. Like that. And then we'll make sure we've got them all firing. I don't think these guys can shoot where I want them to shoot, so we'll do there. And we'll do the same. And we'll do the same. Good, good, good. We really want to put a whole bunch of artillery fire in on this clump of troops right here. That'll be good. Line. Okay, on the fence. Excellente. And then these boys. Same deal. Target them. These boys, you target them. And you target them. Falling back there. With the Vermonters. These boys. Let's go ahead. Let's get them back out into line only. Got to take command off of these boys again. Let's go ahead and shift it over this way a bit. Line. Thank you. I think we'll be all right over this way. We got a broken unit running toward the enemy. Not sure what that's about. That's funny. Doing good here. Seem to be doing fine here, and got them flummoxed there. Only 24 casualties here, 68 here. It's not great. This one not great. Let's retreat with these guys. Gonna have to fill a hole. I wonder if we'll be able to use some cover right there. Let's lay down with these boys and these boys. Next up. Yeah, we still got to keep fighting here. We can't really pull anybody over to the flank just yet. Ooh, falling back. Retreating with the 77th New York. Let's take command of these boys. Let's bring them over here. All right, these guns now. I'm going to take command of 3 of them. We're going to have them fire. Oh, okay, nope, never mind. They're already shooting where I want them to be shooting. Not these guys, though. Right there. you guys right there. Let's go with your shrapnel. Same. And let's go shell with you. Get in your line. You guys get jumped back up on the fence. Morale's still high. Good. I'd say overall we're still looking pretty good. 2nd New Jersey here is doing a great job. Really good job. 15th. Oof, they've had a rough day. Okay, we're at 1,500 points almost now. Still 100 points a minute. So as of right now, we would get another 2,300 points on top of the casualties we inflict, right? So we don't want to do anything too drastic. Would love it for our artillery to get up here and probably pound some canister into these boys. So let's see. Let's take command of this gun. Let's put him right here. Let's do that. This gun right here. Go. You. Kind of right there. Okay. These guns now. Let's go here. Keep these two where they are. Now let's go. Let's go here. We're going to just try to strategically place some guns so as to perhaps cause some more enemy casualties. You see his whole battery is spread out over the line now. They'll be able to use canister, I do believe. Now we're going to have to try to hold the line kind of right where it is. There is that. Looking all right. Just this huge clump of Confederates. They just... I might have flummoxed them a bit here with this move. I think I'm going to shift this regiment to here. Get in a column double quick there, boys. Now, let's go ahead and let's get you into canister. Take command, canister right into these boys. Command, canister right into here. These guys, same thing. Canister is what you're going to be using. And I want you shooting at them. These guys won't be able to use canister. It's all right. Go ahead, double time it up to the spot. Learned a little bit about artillery command in scenario number 16, if I remember that right. Let's go canister. And hit them. Unlimber the gun. Okay. Unlimber the gun. That's right. You've got to do it all for them. Just about. You got to unlimber them and everything. Come on, boys. Unlimber that thing. Perfect. Okay. Canister. There. Come on, boys. Unlimber that thing. Okay. Canister. There. Can we... No valid targets within weapon range. Son of a bitch. How about here? Can we wheel them? Ah, we got the woods in the way. That's what it is. Okay, let's take command off. Let's bring them back here. What about these guys? Okay, they can hit somebody. These guys can hit somebody. But I want them to use canister on these guys. Thank you. Oh, they can't hit them? Shoot. Alright, fine. Alright, so my plan is falling apart with these guns. Let's get Grant back on a hold command. Let's go back to me. We're at 2100. Got a feeling like we're probably going to fight him to a draw here. Let's lay that unit down. Alright, we're going to have to let this go. I think these guns... They're hanging tough out there, those Rebs. Let's form up here. Let's jump onto this wall. Nope. Let's go ahead. Let's get into column. Let's double time it. Let's go. Right onto the wall there. With the 5th main. Driving off some of these flankers. Jump back out into line. Get on the wall. Oof, taking some nasty artillery hits there. Alright, now we'll have another regiment up. Helping. Driving this way, but we kind of want to go this way, boys. Whew. Let's do a little stop start on the recording. Good, good. Sixth Corps doing pretty good here. Bet you we could sweep them. Let's take command of these boys. Grant's troops are going to get going again here. Giving the 38th Virginia from Armstead's brigade, giving them some help. This rebel artillery is having a pretty nasty effect, though. Oof. Yeah, dang it. Good thing we got a regiment right here. 3rd New Jersey, 126 men left. We're going to need a little help. Oop. Double time, boys. This big regiment, the 5th Wisconsin. All right, let's go ahead and get these troops in action. This gun never unlimbered. That's funny. It's funny. Now, these troops out here have been hanging tough. Out here on the flank. Fourth Vermont on the advance as you see a bloody, bloody field of battle. Oof. Oof, oof. Let's advance with these guys. Take off command. Take off. Excellent. Let's go forward 20 yards. With this gun, the number 4 gun. We'll be able to shoot these guys, question mark. Double time it. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Push it, push it. Come on, there we go. Canister fire. Should have them here. So this would be the substitute for Pickett's charge, it looks like, for the rebels. An end around instead. All right, let's take off. Take charge on all these guns and let them shoot at whoever they want. With whatever they want. Back to me. About 3,000 points now. We'll get another 1,200. So we'll make a draw for sure. Didn't do a good enough job, I would say, in pounding this crowd of Confederates here. Are we able to use... Okay, we'll just go off take command. Artillery, a lot of the time, you're kind of better off just letting them do whatever they want to do. Tried to get a little too particular with it there. It's all right. Yeah, I'd say we might be able to push over this way. Let's do this. I like where your head's at there, Grant, but I don't like where you're putting your guys. We'll push this flank. There they are. They're running. Grant back in the action with his Vermonters. Forward! Starting to run off some other of their troops here. Keep going. Let's go this way. Ooh, buddy. Can we sweep them? Ooh, no. Hold. We're not quite ready to charge, I don't think. I like the way this is looking. Let's see if we can grab a cool looking screenshot here. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of me. That's a pretty good one. that looking that way is not as impressive. All right, 9 minutes left in the scenario now. Rebs got flummoxed in here. They seem to have kind of just glitched themselves into sitting still. Let's take this regiment here. Let's run them here. Excellent. Here we go. Get to where we can sweep these boys. Let's run the 43rd New York up into firing line here. Home line. Okay, these guys are going to give him room. Nice. Okay, he's going to be in a defend now. I like that. I like that. Okay, we're at 3,500, and we got a shaken unit headed for the rear. Who the heck is this out here? 53rd Virginia. Goodness gracious. They are really hanging tough. Let's just wheel to where we can shoot with everybody. The 77th New York. I don't think we'll be able to actually sweep them. I don't think. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 regiments on one here, it looks like. Just about. Boom, big volley there from our boys on the flank, the 3rd Vermont. I think that the 9th Virginia from Armistead is going to be falling back soon enough. The 5th Vermont, morale's still high. They're still relatively fresh. We're going to go ahead and get into a charge here. Ooh, wait. I'm going to push P on this. This is a good chance for a screenshot. Yeah, I like that. Charge! Oh, they're going to charge this unit. Shoot. 5th Vermont on the charge. Going to try to get over the fence and into the flank of the 56th Virginia Garnett's Brigade. Here we go. Come on, boys. Stab and twist. Send them reeling. Off they go. Perhaps. We shall see. Oh, we got backup. Give it to the AI. Oh. Real cluster in here. The 5th Vermont. We're going to try to steal some glory from the field. Come on, boys. You can do it. Ooh. Oh, okay. Everybody's going to run off. Yeah, dang it. Gave up their colors. Shoot. That's going to hurt us. a little bit there. Damn. Damn. That right there cost us the victory officially. Or cost us a draw, I would say. What I would also say is that, as happens often enough, I could just continue the scenario and play it out until I get the amount of points I need for a draw, because I'd pretty much call this a draw. I mean, as of right now, Rebs aren't doing anything, and our line looks pretty strong. Always got to trust the eye test. Points matter, right? Like, points in the game do matter. The Scourge of War system relies heavily on points, and points in any game, victory points, matter. But that length of time that the battle goes, in the real thing, a battle wouldn't just be over in an hour. Like, they would keep fighting until the thing was decided. And that's kind of what I mean when I say it doesn't quite pass the eye test. If it turns out to be a defeat, it's not quite what I see here in front of me. What are we looking at? Are we able to get still 100 points? Okay. I mean, technically, we have held them off. All right. It's probably too late, but these guns could probably move, like, up here. That's what I would do, anyway. Yeah, kind of a static line now as we wind into the end of the timed portion of the scenario. You see them running there. And I know they've got artillery here, but, we got them on the run on this end. I know they still got a bunch of troops here, so this is one where, like, you can come in with an argument about what you would be doing as a player differently from what the AI is doing, and kind of fudging it all up here with these troops. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I really don't. If we return to battle, I'm going to go ahead and save the replay, but let's return. And what you'll... Oh, so okay. The victory location went away. Yeah, well, so there won't be anything that we can do about it. I don't believe it even still. I think it's more of a draw. We were way closer to 5,000 points than we were to the defeat threshold. If you just don't get there, there's no nuance. It calls it a defeat. I'm going to call it a draw officially. That's what I'm doing. Critics could always say what they want in the comments. I'd appreciate it if you did drop a comment on this, of course. I think that'll do it for tonight's stream. A little bit of a shorter one. Had fun doing this scenario, though, this big what if, where Longstreet gets his way on the third day of Gettysburg early in the morning to attack around the flank. Sedgwick's 6th Corps performing pretty well here overall. Let's end the battle there. And let's go to our stats. To our core. And okay, we did kill more than we took. Excellent. Our original strength was not 13,000. It was closer to, I think, like 7,000 or 8,000. See here, we took about 3,000 casualties. So there were some troops that we didn't have, I think, possibly. Scored 4,300 points. Very well. I'll take it. I think that went all right, man. You know? Again, I'm thinking differently than the way the score necessarily plays out. The eye test works a little bit differently, in my mind anyway. Appreciate you for staying tuned throughout the stream tonight. When we get back to Scourge of War, I'm fumbling around with a couple of different ideas. I'm not sure exactly yet what I feel like doing. I think that it's been good going with like core v core sandbox play. That was a really popular stream, and I had a whole lot of fun doing that. So I think I may go back to that, but I'm starting to kind of get an itch for a full army scenario that I'm not going to tell you about just yet. But there's one I have in mind that would be a long play, and I'm thinking about doing it over one of the long weekends we've got coming up here instead of on a weeknight. And I may do that instead. And we may fill in with a little extra Grand Tactician gameplay in the meantime, is what we may end up doing. A little Grand Tactician gameplay and CK3 gameplay is what I'm thinking maybe to do. Otherwise, I'll make my decision and make sure I let you know in the posts on the channel. Make sure that if you're not yet, subscribe. Appreciate that if you do. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you like the video. Hit the bell notification to find out the next time I drop a big video or stream for you. I am Bank60s. We'll see you on the